here, and we have a whole hour with Dr. Julie to ask her tons and tons of questions about our pets here on KFNX 1100 AM. If you have a question for our vet online today, give us a buzz at 602-277-5369 or toll free at 1-866-536-1100. Welcome back to the show, Dr. Julie.
Thanks so much for having me.
I'm so glad you could come back. Tell us about your practice.
So my practice is called Integrative Veterinarian, and what it is, it's a holistic and rehabilitation practice. So holistic meaning that I do non-traditional modalities, and that would be like acupuncture, chiropractic, Reiki, all kinds of different natural modalities. And then the rehab part is rehabilitation, like physical therapy. And that is post-op rehab, so trying to, heal wounds and getting them back on track. Or if there's sports injuries or arthritis. Definitely the older dogs, you don't just want to put them on a lot of medications, pain medications. We have to move the joints. We have to really help them heal.
And I seem to remember someone mentioning to me about pets who are injured and with the meds, and perhaps we've talked about this before, but how they can even hurt themselves a little further because they're not feeling the pain. There's a value in their being aware of the pain.
Right. They're not humans, so we can't reason with them, and we can't say if you do this it's going to hurt or it's going to upset the area. So you're right. If we take all of the pain away, and this does happen, they feel good, they get rambunctious, but the tissues haven't healed yet.
Yes.
So it hasn't had enough time to heal. So we do have to monitor that, and there's other ways of pain management, not just medication, and that would be acupuncture. It's a fabulous, fabulous tool for pain management.
No doubt, no doubt. And on that topic, the thing I had emailed you about is about talking about pet obesity, and I wanted to talk to you as a vet about kind of the impact of obesity, but part of it, I understand, are joint problems. Tell us about your thoughts on that.
Indeed. That is, it's very, very sad. We see a lot of lameness, and these poor pets are overweight or obese. And when we put them through a rehab program in conditioning, and once they start losing that weight, lo and behold, the limping goes away. Mm-hmm. But it has the same impact on health as it does in humans. Heart, diabetes, all kinds of endocrine issues. But definitely the joints, and that's probably the most obvious because you see your pet limping.
And do you find that, I suspect if it goes on too long it would be hard to bounce back to, but do a lot of obese pets, if they are put on a program and trimmed down, do their joints bounce back pretty well?
Yes, yes. And it depends on their age, and it depends on if they had pre-existing, signs of arthritis already. So, but most of them do. I mean, it's amazing once that weight, because you're loading the joints. Those tissues are not able to handle these high excessive loads, so they tend to break down. They get inflamed, and these enzymes inside the joint chew up all the good tissue, and it makes an unhealthy environment, creates a lot of inflammation and pain.
Wow. So let's say someone's listening tonight and they have a dog that is pretty obese. So for example, we've got this wonderful Chihuahua, Casey, who's really heavy. And part of the reason that his pet mom hired us at Bit-A-Doo-Da-Poo to do the dog walking was to get him some good exercise. But here was an interesting thing, because Dinah, who does the running with the dogs, she's starting him out